My dear, these days I find myself feeling a quiet sadness when I look at the world around me. There is so much progress we claim to have made, so much we talk about equality, rights, and freedom, and yet, when I look closer, I see that so often, women are still unfairly blamed for nearly everything that happens. It feels as if society has created a rulebook where, no matter the situation, the woman is the one who must justify herself, defend herself, and sacrifice something just to be seen as good enough. Take marriage, for example. When a girl marries a wealthy man, people quickly label her a gold digger, regardless of her own success or independence. Even if she has worked hard and earns her own living, society reduces her decision to greed. If a couple goes through a breakup or divorce, it is almost automatically assumed that the woman wanted more money or security, as though she couldn't possibly have been unhappy for any other reason. When a woman achieves success at work, a promotion, a raise, or recognition, people often whisper that she must have used her looks or compromised her dignity to get ahead. Instead of applauding her effort, society questions her character. This mindset doesn't end at the workplace. Within families, when there are tensions or problems, the daughter-in-law is often the first person to be blamed. If there's an argument, if the family faces a crisis, or even if someone is simply unhappy, she becomes the target. And when men make crude or disrespectful remarks about women, rather than holding them accountable, society tells the women to dress modestly or behave differently, as if their clothing or actions invited the disrespect. Somehow, the responsibility is always placed on women, never on the men who misbehave. This constant cycle of blame also shows up in the most personal areas of life. If a woman cannot give birth to a boy, or if she cannot conceive at all, she becomes the object of taunts and cruel comments. People rarely stop to think that infertility can just as easily be a man's issue, and that a child's gender is not something a woman can control. But compassion is often absent, replaced by judgment and gossip. Worse still, women's dreams are often dismissed as unimportant. Girls are told that their ambitions are silly, or that they should focus on getting married and taking care of the house. Even today, there are families who expect their daughters-in-law to wake up early, finish all the household chores, prepare food for everyone, then go to work, spend the entire day in the office, return home, make dinner, and do more chores, all while smiling, never complaining, and never asking for help. And if a woman decides to stay at home and focus on raising children or managing the household, her work is devalued. People casually say, "But what do you do all day? You just stay at home." The enormous mental, physical, and emotional labor of homemaking is brushed aside as though it has no worth. Of course, I know that not every family is like this. There are many who truly understand that women are human beings with dreams, feelings, and the right to make their own choices. There are families who support their daughters and daughters-in-law, who encourage them to pursue education, careers, or passions, who share responsibilities equally so that women do not carry the entire burden of running a household. These are the families that are slowly changing the narrative, and their change often starts with how they raise their sons. When sons are taught from childhood to respect women, to do household chores, to express their emotions in healthy ways, to be responsible for their actions, that is when real equality starts to grow. If we teach our sons the same lessons we teach our daughters, to be careful, to be respectful, to carry their share of responsibility, then we might finally begin to create a society that is fair for everyone. Because equality is not just about giving girls freedom, it is about teaching boys accountability. We talk so much about equality, post about it on social media, make speeches about it, but true equality still feels far away. Until we stop blaming women for everything, until we value their dreams as much as we value men's, until we see homemakers as contributors rather than just housewives, until we teach our sons to grow into men who respect and uplift women, we will still have a long way to go. The change we need will not happen overnight, but it begins with small steps. It begins with questioning outdated traditions, sharing responsibilities, and remembering that women deserve to be seen, heard, and valued as much as anyone else. Only when we begin to see women not as scapegoats, but as equal human beings with their own journeys, will this world truly become a better place, not just for women, but for everyone. My love, every single day I remind myself of how truly fortunate I am to have you in my life. I often wonder what I did to deserve someone as thoughtful, patient, and understanding as you. Having a partner like you feels like having the rarest treasure in the world, one that I could never replace, no matter how hard I searched. From the very beginning, you have shown me what it means to love with kindness, to care with sincerity, and to support with all your heart. I don't take a single moment with you for granted, because you have made my world brighter in ways I never thought possible. One of the things I cherish most about you is how supportive you are of me in every aspect of life. You never expect me to carry all the burdens alone. Whether it's the household chores, responsibilities, or even just the small everyday tasks, you are always there to lend a helping hand. That simple act, though it may seem ordinary, means the world to me, because it reminds me that we are true partners in every sense of the word. You don't just share the work, you share the journey, and that makes me feel so deeply loved and valued. You have a way of appreciating even the little things I do, and because of that, I've never once felt less important or less capable, even when I earn less money than you. Instead of making me feel insecure, you uplift me and remind me that my contributions, both big and small, are essential to our life together. Your words and actions tell me every day that you see my worth, and you never let me forget how much I mean to you. That, my love, is a gift that very few people ever get to experience, and I am endlessly grateful for it. What touches me most is how well you understand me, not just my strengths, but also my flaws, my habits, my moods, and my emotions. You never take me for granted, and you never dismiss my feelings, no matter how trivial they may seem. Even during times when we cannot go out on fancy dates, you never fail to show your love in small but meaningful ways. A gentle word, a thoughtful gesture, or even a reassuring smile is often enough to remind me that I am deeply cherished. And even when work consumes your time and energy, you somehow always manage to make sure I never feel neglected or unloved. You also have an incredible gift of calming my mind when I tend to overthink or worry too much. You know exactly how to reassure me, and you always encourage me to chase my dreams, no matter how far-fetched they may seem. Your belief in me gives me strength to believe in myself. You protect me from unnecessary pressures, never letting others weigh me down, and you face those challenges on your own without letting me feel the stress. Time and again, you take a stand for me, proving that you are not only my partner but also my greatest supporter and protector. Because of you, I feel blessed beyond measure. You don't know how much I admire and appreciate you. To me, you truly are the world's best partner. With you, I can be silly, laugh until my stomach hurts, or talk about the deepest and most serious parts of life. You understand my moods, whether I am joyful, quiet, emotional, or reflective, and you always respect my need for space when I require it. That balance of closeness and respect is something rare, and it makes me fall in love with you over and over again. Sometimes, I sit and wonder how I got so lucky to have someone like you. You are truly one in a million, a gift from God, chosen especially for me. I know I am not perfect, sometimes I can be annoying or stubborn, sometimes I let my emotions get the better of me, but even in those moments, you remain calm. You never retaliate when I lose my temper, instead, you help me find my peace again. That patience, that quiet strength, is something I admire deeply. You embody every quality I once dreamed of in a partner and so many more that I never even thought to ask for. You are, without a doubt, the best thing that has ever happened to me. I am confident that even if I searched the entire world, I would never find someone who could love me the way you do. You are irreplaceable. With you, I feel safe, I feel seen, and I feel at home. Every single day with you is a blessing, and every moment shared with you is a treasure I hold close to my heart. I pray that God will always keep us together, guiding us through life's ups and downs, blessing us with happiness, health, and countless memories to share. More than anything, I wish to spend every day of my life with you, waking up beside you, walking through life's challenges hand in hand, and celebrating every joy together. You are not just my partner, you are my best friend, my safe place, and my forever home. My love, please know that I adore you with all of my heart. You are my one true love, my companion, my anchor, and my joy. I am endlessly grateful for you, and I will always cherish the bond we share. I love you more than words can ever express, and I look forward to a lifetime of love, laughter, and happiness by your side.